Hey, this is Amal from Leathercraft 209, TechLeatherCraft. I do actually have a new website up. It's techleathercraft.com. I'll post links to the description. You can go check it out. I have some cool shopping cart features added to that website, so you can buy and order stuff directly from the website. Anyway, I'll post links to that, and my contact information is also there, and so you can go check that out if you're interested. So really quick, I want to review a new custom project I've been working on. It is a vertical style case for this Note 4, and of course I can make this for any smartphone, an iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus, even the newly announced Galaxy S6. Any smartphone, any case combination. This one specifically is for the Note 4 with the OtterBox commuter case. But let me just give you the backstory real quick. My customer Luis had ordered this style case from me. If you view my YouTube channel, you'll see I have several versions of this, several kind of configurations. His was specifically had the card slots on the back right here. And when you add card slots, it is a substantial amount of leather. So one of the things he liked the case, it's a very durable case, but for him in certain situations the case was a little bit heavy duty, and so it did weigh a lot. And I do agree, it is a heavy leather case. It is completely leather. Everything from the outside to the inside is leather. And so yeah, it is heavy duty, so that's something to be aware of. It has a heavy duty clip on the back. So he wanted something a little bit lighter weight, and we talked and emailed back and forth, sketched some stuff out. This is kind of what we came up with. So I'm kind of reviewing this for anyone who's interested in ordering a case like this, but also previewing it for the customer. So this is like a reddish brown marbled kind of effect. Hopefully you can make that out. I do have black, brown, like tan. I do have a red dye too, which is more like a bright red. You can go check out my website and see some of those samples. So this is a custom dye job basically, and let me go over the design. One of the things about a vertical case is you really need to have a swivel on it. So if you look at this style case, this is kind of a fixed clip, and when you have a vertical case and a solid clip, when you go to sit down, for example, on a vertical case, part of the case is going to touch like the chair or even a car seat or whatever. It's going to want to swivel around a little bit, right? Because your hip kind of goes that way, the case is still hanging on your belt, and so you're going to want it to kind of be able to move a little bit. So that is what why you need a swivel clip. And honestly, the swivel clips that are on most cell phone cases are plastic, and to me those fall apart and break easy. First parts to break on the case was almost always the plastic swivel clip. So anyway, when I was working on this custom order, I checked with several suppliers, and I did find this swivel clip, and it's completely metal. Let me show you really quick just how it works. This is the part right here that gets riveted onto the leather. So let me show you. Right there. And the deal with this, if you look, and you rotate it a certain way, and once you get it rotated it unlocks. Once you rotate it at one specific angle. So if you look very carefully, you'll see that the circle here has a little cutout right here. So to get this in, you can't just put it in any way, right? It won't go in. It won't slide into the channel completely until you rotate it in that specific direction. And so that is the unlocked position basically. You can slide it in and slide it out. But as soon as you turn this, now it is locked in there. Right? You can turn it around and it won't come unlocked until you turn it back into that position, which is right there. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So on this case, for example, you can actually swivel this case completely sideways, both ways. So if you're sitting down and you accidentally bump the case, it will stay put right there. This way. To get this unclipped, if you wanted to unclip it, the case has to be flipped completely upside down, and now it is unlocked, and you can slide this up. So that is how that metal clip works. And as soon as you lock this in and it switches this way, it is now locked in there and it's not going to come out. Alright, hopefully that makes sense. So to unlock it, flip the case completely upside down, pull it up, and it will come off, and then swing it back onto your belt. Now once again, you don't actually have to use that feature. You can just completely unclip it from your belt each time. But if you wanted to, let's say just really quick, take your case off. Alright, so let me go over some of the features of the case really quick. Once again, I mentioned this is a custom die job. I did stamp his business, which is inline valve sales, into the case for him. So to keep the weight and the case slimline, we went with elastic, because elastic is a little bit lighter for gussets, anyway, for the side, compared to leather. The other reason we went with elastic is there are actually cards in here, which I'll go over in just a second. But in order to allow for expandability, especially if you switch out phones or you get a new phone or a new case, the elastic is really nice because it will expand, you know, and allow for more width if you needed it. So this is a strap that keeps the phone in. Now, the way this is designed, you can actually just, I have the finger cutter right here, and you can see that the front part of the case is a little bit lower, so that you can actually just grab the phone, you know, and pull out if you needed to. You know, you just do it that way. One of the things I did with this strap, though, is you can pull it, and you can actually, so if this was clipped to your belt, let me get a good hold on it. If this was clipped to your belt, you could in fact pull on the strap, and it would pull the phone out. So let me just show you again really quick. And it does pull the phone out just a little bit for you to grab and, you know, pull it out further. And to get it back in, you do need to kind of push this strap down the case a little bit further. Once again, this is brand new, it's freshly made, I guess. And so this leather will wear a little bit. It will soften up, and, you know, kind of getting stuff in and out will become easier with time. Okay, so you unsnap it, get your phone out however you want. On the inside, there are 2 card slots, and right now I have 4 cards. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 cards total. So 2 cards in each slot. There's an upper one. Hopefully you can make that out, and one right below that. So let me just get these cards out. There's 2, and then the lower slot has 2 in it too. So if you guys can make that out in the camera, there's 2 slots right there and there. And you could probably put 3 in. One thing I will point out as I'm putting these back in is, you know, the more cards you kind of put in, the more you have to be aware of when you are slipping your phone into the case, because you can see that, you know, if you had 6 cards, let's say you had 3 in each slot, the inside would start to bump out more and go in that way, which is why we want elastic also, is because in that situation there is more play now. So when you're slipping the phone in, especially the first couple times, you're probably going to have to be aware, because the phone, let me see if I can get this angled, could catch, right? The edge can catch on the cards. So just with, you know, just being a little aware, you can actually get it in without too much issue. And once again, once the leather kind of breaks in and this kind of molds, and my guess is it's going to mold like this kind of, it's going to kind of curve around a little bit. Once the leather breaks in with your phone and the cards, and just from use, it will be a little bit easier to get the cards, to get your phone in with the cards in there. And like I said, you could probably put 3 cards in each slot if you really wanted to. I did leave a little play right here, just for if you needed to expand, if you switch out the case, for example, for like the out-of-box Defender, or if you were going to put more cards in the slot, and so like 3 cards in each slot, so 6 cards, you do want to have some expandability. So I did leave a little bit more play in the strap. But if you wanted to, you could also put the phone in backwards. Right, and close it shut. It goes right over the camera, so you don't accidentally scratch the camera or whatever. You know, the leather. All right. So if you're interested in ordering something like this from me, check out my website. My contact information is there. You can shoot me an email, and what I'd like to do usually is email and kind of draw and sketch stuff out email back and forth, and come up with a design and a concept you guys like. I like this swivel clip. It's all metal and pairs well with the kind of work I do and the kind of work that I want on my leather products. I don't really want plastic stuff that can break. And of course everything will, can break, but to me a metal swivel clip is way more durable and just a stronger design when paired with leather instead of, having a plastic clip. So that's been my review of my vertical swivel leather case. I'm not quite sure what the name is for that, but that's what I'm calling it for the moment. If you're interested in something like this, a vertical case with a strap closure, shoot me a message. My information is on my website. And subscribe to my channel. I will have more custom leather projects coming up, more tech reviews, and more EDC multi-tool reviews also. I am also working on some really cool smartwatch type leather products that I'm designing, and so stay tuned to my channel for that. This is the Samsung Gear 2 Neo, but I will be having multiple versions for like the Moto 360, the LG G Watch R, and even that LG Watch Urbane. And of course, I am working on having something ready for the Apple iWatch when that gets released too. Stay tuned to my channel. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, subscribe. A thumbs up if you like the video, guys. Take care. Bye.